the perspective that we see from the operator side, because that's where a major half of our business lies in as well, where we work, hand in glove with them when it comes
Mm.
to taking our products and services backed by, media buying plans. And what we saw in the first couple of months of last year, where they started on a similar note on where 2019 ended, where everybody was taking care of business as usual. But the paradigm shift, let's say, it started off towards the end of the first quarter, towards March, where everybody felt a need to pivot from their existing business plans in order to not just sustain the next few months, but also to sustain, let's say, right into 2 quarters of 2021 as well. And one of the biggest takeaways that we saw, or I personally experienced in the second half of last year, was there were a lot of operator-led acquisitions, not only on the new media, new channels, but also on the traditional channels such as SMS or USSD as well. And this
Okay.
this really gave a good focus for services and content providers like us. There's not just the digital media that we could focus our energies into, but also kind of synergize, work with operators to tap into these forgotten channels as well. And I was surprised by the volumes that were driven by the acquisitions that happened on these traditional channels. And let's say a natural progression of that was the bundling associations that I saw a lot of companies get into, where the product and service, or especially if a particular type of content fit the need for a market, and the operators felt that they could kind of juxtapose it with one of their bundling plans, whether it's for data or prepaid or any other new services. There was a great case study for services to partner with them. And I think this might also continue over the next few months in some of the emerging markets. And just to summarize on the last year's highlights, what I'm also seeing personally, and I've seen for some of my compatriots, is there are a lot of opportunities for co-branded and white-labeled services being offered to telecom operators and for consumers, because there needs to be a joint effort from both sides of the table, from our side, from our ecosystem, and with operators who front the carrier billing for us. And I think it's going to be an exciting, let's say, transformation when it comes to content services working together with operators in a co-branded or in a white labeled fashion. So I believe gone are the days where you just fight your own battle. I think the last year and its learnings has led not just us but also the operator to believe that if we are to grow, it has to be in tandem together, and that's the only way to maximize the opportunities.